Hello and welcome to Tech Me Out. Today I'm going to be answering a common question that I get from a lot of you, and that is, what is on my iPhone? Now, if I sound a little different, it is because I'm battling a cold, so please bear with me. But aside from that, let's go ahead and jump to what's on my device. First, looking up here at my status bar, starting over here from the left with this cloud, that is done with Zeppelin. Then jumping into the middle where I have my date as well as my time, I achieved that with Spring Tomas 2. And over here, looking at the weather and the weather icon, I actually did that with the tweak weather icon. And looking at my battery, you see that I do not have the actual battery symbol. I use Spring Tomas 2 to get that done as well. So let's start off on my home screen page right here. I have a few standard applications that include calendar, camera, photos, Kik, which is a messenger, AdSense, contacts, settings, and I also have Spring Tomas 2. Now, as I told you before about my status bar, Spring Tomas 2 allows you to customize quite a few things on your device. And if you don't know about it, I suggest you get to know about it, because it is one tweak that I feel everyone must have. It allows you to make changes to pretty much not everything, but a lot of things on your phone, such as your lock screen, your dock, your icons. That is actually, jumping back to my home screen, how I got these 6 icons down here at the bottom. That was done with Spring Tomas 2. And as you can see, I have these standard applications down here: phone, Safari, Cydia, mail, Tweetbot, and messages. Now, I also have my jailbreak folder, which has a lot of my jailbreak applications in one location. And that includes Clock Builder. It allows you to fully customize your lock screen. I have done a video on that. I will be putting a link either in this video or in the description box, or both. So just look for that if you're curious about it. I also have Activator, Beta Font, which allows you to change the fonts on your device. Winterboard, if you're going to theme anything on your device, definitely get that. iTheme Sky. It's like an app store for themes and lock screens that you can find on Cydia, but also those that you will not find on Cydia. I also have 360 Mobile Safe, which is kind of like another version of Spring Tomas 2, but it doesn't let you customize the things Spring Tomas 2 does. It kind of touches on the other things that Spring Tomas 2 does not. Either way, definitely download it. It's free, so what do you have to lose? I also use Barrel. Allows you to customize the animations of your icons from page to page. I use Google Voice, iCleaner, Layout Maker. For those of you that are curious how I get my icons in the position in which I do, it is done with Iconoclasm and Layout Maker. I repeat, Iconoclasm and Layout Maker. Layout Maker will allow you to put your icons where you so choose and save that layout to use on your device. If you're curious more about it, I will put a link to that as well in the video and or in the description box. Theme Icon Maker. I highly encourage that for those of you that are going to theme your phone in any kind of way, because it allows you to uniform all of your icons. Just in case some icons were not themed, you use Theme Icon Maker. I also use iFile, Power Center, SBS Settings, Backboard. I haven't really messed with that much. If you're curious what it is, it allows you to save the format of your themes that you customize, so you don't have to do it all over again. Overboard, and also I have an icon for a theme on my phone where it allows you to set it up via that icon. Jumping to my second page, you'll see that I have ProTube, which is the version of YouTube that should be on your iDevice, meaning it is better than the standard version, so definitely download that. I also like to play Words with Friends. I sometimes use the clock. State Employees, that is a bank. Some of you may be familiar with it, others may not. And no, for those of you that are familiar with it, don't get excited, because everyone does. It is not an application. It is simply a link to the website, and I just added the bookmark to my homepage. I also use Reminders, Maps, Weather, SoundHound, and Dropbox. But I also use Preview Maker. I actually downloaded that recently, haven't really tested it out. Flashlight, and jumping into this folder, I have all my news centralized in here. And I like to use CNN, Flipboard, Nightly News, ABC Channel 13, and also CNET. The games that I use, I really don't play a lot of games if you can't tell from looking at my phone. But when I do, which are on those very rare occasions other than Words with Friends, I may dabble with auto rap, which honestly I don't even play with. I put that up here to do a review on and haven't done it yet. All Talk, I don't even know what that is. Scramble Free, I used to play that a lot, but I don't play it as much. Rage Maker, I want to do a review on this application because it allows you to customize those rage comics that are so common. Well, you have to put it in landscape mode, and I don't feel like turning my device. But anyway, it's free in the App Store. If you like the rage comics with the little ugly LOL faces, download it. I'll say that. I have my music here. My customization folder, which is where I put all my wallpaper applications. I have a couple of wallpaper applications in here, as well as some ringtone applications. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can kind of see them. Hopefully you can make out the text. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm not going to go into all of them for the sake of time for this video. I think it's already kind of long. But I also have my lifestyle folder, and here I have access to Voxer. I honestly don't even use it. Videos, my photos, Verizon, Game Center, voice memos, iTunes, YouTube stats, see stocks, Engadget, Mirror, and the Compass. And I do have a folder for shopping on my phone as well, with the Apple Store, Best Buy Reward Zone, and eBay. And then I have Places, which allows you to find places that are near you. I think this is my last page. And on my last page, I have my notes, which actually should be on my first page. I use that quite frequently. I also have Respring Fast, which allows you to respring your device from this screen right here. Tweetcaster, that's a Twitter application that I've been kind of dabbling with. Pandora, the App Store, Amazon. I love Amazon. I absolutely love Amazon. I can't get enough of it. I am addicted to it, I will admit. Needs to be on the first page as well. I also have Facebook, Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, the link will be down below. And I also have my calculator. But that's all I really have on my device. I have some other things within settings, of course, but I'll probably cover that in part 2 of this video. And I have some tweaks in Winterboard that you may be interested in seeing, and I'll cover that in another part of this video. But the basics are right here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. And that also brings me to my question for you. What do you have on your iDevice? Tell me your top 5 applications or tweaks that you have to have. Now, if you like this video or simply want to show your support, please do so by hitting that thumbs up button, following me on Twitter, and liking my Facebook page, which are all at TechMeOut. That's TECHME0UT. Links will be down below. Now, for those of you that are curious about how I got the wallpaper on my iPhone in this video, you can download that from my Twitter page or from my Facebook page, so definitely check them out. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.